name's Presley Chaders. I'm back with another episode of Western Women Wednesdays brought to you by Cowgirls Edge. I'm here with my cousin, Kasha Borsy, and Dorothy. She just came back from the National High School Finals Rodeo yesterday in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Tell us about your finals this year.
This year I had the goal to make the short go, come in good, and we did that. In the goat tying, I had a good first round and some tough luck the second round with my horse coming in sore. And then the pole bending, we won second the first round and third in the third round to make us come in second overall to the short round.
She's not giving herself enough credit. She ran 2:19s to win, so she did pretty darn good, and she did really good in the goat tying. She had a tough goat the second round, so we're all very proud of you, Kasha. You did really good. Talk about how you started rodeoing, how you got into that, who taught you how to rope, who taught you how to tie, all of that.
I started rodeoing when I was around 3 years old when my stepmom, Jolene, came into my life. And I started out at a little small spurs rodeo, barrel racing, pole bending, and goat tail untying. I won my first buckle when I was 5, I think, in the goat tail untying. And basically, Jolene has taught me everything I know about riding, a little bit about roping, sometimes goat tying, even though I already know what I do wrong. But she has kept me in good horseware and has brought me to where I am today. The breakaway roping, everyone has put a little piece of themselves into my roping, from my auntie, Delmarie, Maddie Buse, Jenna Dallin, just watching videos of pro girls. Everyone has put in a little piece of them into this. My goat tying, I started out when I was 6 years old from Jenna Dallin. She's taught me the basics and most of what I know. And then the last few months, I've been taught by
Preacher.
Haley Elliott. She has stepped up my goat tying from here to here. Like, she is already made me such a good goat tire, and tying with Faith Lumberg, who's a world champ. And they have brought my goat tying to a complete different level, and I'd honestly like to thank everyone for that.
Would you say goat tying is your favorite event, or barrels, or what?
I wish I could say that because I think it's my best event, but no, barrel racing is definitely, it has my heart.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And you're getting ready to go to school. Where are you going and how are you feeling?
I'm going to Saul Ross School in Alpine, Texas. That's in the southwest region. And I'm super excited to go, actually. I started out the second semester feeling a little bit scared and having second thoughts, but as the time comes closer, I'm more excited to go.
That's exciting. And you have quite a long list of achievements to your name in your high school rodeo days. Talk about some of your provincial championships, what you've won.
So I've been high school rodeoing since I was in grade 6. I've qualified for nationals every year, gone 6 of the 7 years since COVID took away a year, but that's okay. And because I've been kept in good horses from Jolene and Bobby June Radford, they have played a huge factor in my provincial championships and qualifying for nationals and being where I am.
What is your proudest achievement? Doesn't even have to be a buckle. It could be someone said something to you or a run that felt really good or something like that.
My proudest achievement was probably 2022, I believe. and my horse tied up on me at nationals, so I had to run my pole horse. And
You had to run your goat horse in poles.
Yes, I had to run my rope horse in poles, and I don't think she's ever seen poles like ever before. We set up some pylons, took her through once or twice before I ran, cracked out 2:22s, and to me that was a world championship.
Yeah, Kale's such a good girl. We love her. So, talk about the horsepower that you have right now, the horses that you're planning on taking to school, and some of the horses that you have had in the past.
So the horses I'm taking to school is my big black beast Preacher. He's my pole barrel horse. He's a cool cat. I think he's gonna do well down south. And then I have my breakaway horse. We just got him in February. We've had some struggles, not really liking each other for a little bit, but we've started to click a little bit. We've gone to a couple schools and we're starting to get our groove on together. He's a cool guy. Right now I don't really have a goat horse, but we'll find one and we'll make do.
And you have been at the top. You've been in the national high school finals 6 times. You have run down that alley more times than you can probably count on your own hands. How do you keep yourself composed and your mental game? Do you work on that at all, or does it kind of just come easy to you?
My mental game does not come easy to me because I feel so pressured up and expected to do well at my level, but lately I've been really trying to work on my mentality, and compared to previous years, I kind of just went out, made random runs, didn't do very well in the past, but this year I set goals and I wanted to achieve those goals, and I really wanted it this year, and I've been reading books, listening to podcasts, and I've tried to keep a positive mindset. Even my last day at nationals, when I started out not having the best goat run and I had the short go to go, I still kept a good mindset and I knew that I had further to go.
If you could go back to your grade 6 year and tell yourself, rookie self, something, what would you tell her?
A cowgirl from High River, 2018 Rookie of the Year in Alberta. 17,370 on her first one.
Dream big, little Cashy.
I would tell myself to just go for it. I have worked hard like my whole life, and I know that I don't mean this in a cocky way, but I know that I deserve what I've achieved. And honestly, just go out there and be confident, because I remember grade 6, so I was so shy. I couldn't talk to anyone. I seen the huge crowd under the lights and I was petrified. I didn't even know what to do with myself. And then this year I looked at the crowd and it just gave me excitement and I was ready to go.
That's awesome. Talk about your pro rodeo journey. You started in, was it 2022?
Yes.
Yeah. So how's that been and what's that like?
Well, I was so excited. I was pumped up to start going to pro rodeos. I thought I'd be at that level, and I agree I was. I went out there my first pro rodeo and won my first check, didn't win a couple, but won a couple more checks that year, and then filled my permit at the second or last pro rodeo that I went to in Lethbridge, which was super, super fun. And then last year I went to even less rodeos, honestly. I didn't do very well. I wasn't very confident in myself. But this year I also decided to take it more easy, focus more on nationals, more on my mindset, to boost my confidence a little bit, give my barrel horse a break, and to prepare myself for college rodeo.
Mm-hmm. Because it is. You're gonna be coming up. It's nice to have this little break, and then it's go time again.
So I get 3 weeks off, and then we're up.
Yeah, so there really isn't that much time in between. What are you most looking forward to going to the States? Are you planning on not just college rodeoing while you're there, but going to any of the pro rodeos over there?
I might crack out my card down there. Who knows? But I'm hoping to look for some pole jackpots. That's my pole horse's favorite event. Some jackpots, some roping. I'm really excited to get my breakaway roping up a little bit more. And I'm excited for the competition down there. It'll boost my energy.
Iron sharpens iron.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Should we talk about Granddad? So how has Granddad made an impact on your rodeo career?
Oh gosh. Granddad's always there. He comes to nationals with us this year, and he actually helps quite a bit. He is there to take the pressure off. He is there to give us tips and tricks on the goat tying and the barrel racing. But no, he has played a huge factor, and
he's our biggest fan, let's be honest.
He is absolutely our biggest fan.
Yeah. So I want to talk to you about the horses that you used to run. Tell us about them.
My first horse, we were trying to find my first horse, and we started out with this little pony that tried to kill me. Ran him, was trotting him around bareback, and he ran me into a fence. And then my first actual horse was Magnum, and I had him since I was 3 until 9 or so. But he made me grow. He did everything for me. He was a cool guy. And then I went to a little bit faster barrel horse that I was petrified of. We had a little wrecker first round. And she is definitely, I feel like barrel horses, you need to go from level to level to level, and they have to scare you sometimes. Yeah, they definitely have to scare you.
If you're scared, you're not going fast enough.
Exactly. I completely agree. But she's a cool girl. She just does it for you. She's taught me to ride quiet. She has taught me to ride well. I'm like sticky glue now. I sometimes fall off, but rarely.
And you have a baby from her now, right?
I do have a baby. She is up north with my family's horses.
Who's she out of? What's the stud?
I'm the boss from Sandy Bridge.
Nice.
But
how what's Bentley? How old is she now?
She is just over a year now. She was born right when we were at provincials last year.
Yeah.
But she is one sassy sucker. I'm scared to get on her.
When do you plan on getting on her? Are you going to start her? Are you going to send her to someone to start?
I think we're planning on sending her somewhere to start, just to do groundwork, and then
get the buck out, get the scary stuff out.
Get the scary stuff out. I might have to put Dad on on her, I guess. But she definitely has fire, and she's gonna make a cool little mare.
Mm-hmm. That's super exciting. Mm-hmm. What about the rope horses that you've had in the past? You've had a couple. You've always trying to find the right fit. So
I've had so many. I started out with 7 from Travis and Sierra Booth. He
was good. You liked him. We had him for a while.
We had him for a year and a half, I'd say, and he started me out. I caught my first calf on him, which was probably a year into riding him. And then I went off to a mare named Tulsa. She was a cool girl. She was a bit too much horse for me, so we didn't have her for too long, but she was a wicked goat horse. And then we sold her to our New Mexico friends, and she did wonders for them. And we got a little calf horse, and he he's just an old soul. He just did it for me, gave me my first shot, taught me to get my rope out of my hand. And then we bumped up to Miss Kale, who was a heel horse.
Fast time round 1 was 7.8. And there we go. A little bit of girl power in round 2.
For I don't even know how long. And then we took her to the practice pen. Didn't go very well, and we did some dummy work on her. And that horse she's a little wonder horse. She just does it for you. Now, I guess we went to this roan. Didn't work out very well. And now we have Freckles, who's a cool little breakaway horse.
Yeah, he'll be fun. Excited to see what you guys do. You have quite the reputation behind your name. You are Kasha Borsy. You have won a lot of stuff. You've got some nice horses. You are top dog. I'm just kidding. We can't get you too cocky. But you've dealt with a lot of people, a lot of haters. How do you deal with that? How do you not let them get to you?
You know, I have dealt with people who have been against me since I was just little. And I've been kind of an outsider and a loner for still am. So probably 18 years. No, but I have a tough mindset. I mean, other than the people don't really get to me that much. As much as they think they do, I completely block them out, and they don't really matter to me.
Yeah, the people who are making fun of you are below you anyways.
Exactly. And I think if you hang out with champions, you're going to be a champion. And that's why I've surrounded myself with good people and kind of just block out all the people who are against me, because that's just going to make my performance worse and make my mindset worse. And that's why I pretty much stick to my family here.
So you already answered this question for yourself, but if you could go back and tell any rookie about, just give them some advice, what would you say? Anything else?
I would say no matter the horsepower, no matter, again, the people around you, I believe in yourself. I mean, 50% of it is your mindset. The other 50% is hard work and dedication to the sport. But honestly, as long as you believe in yourself, you can achieve wonders. You don't need to be everybody's best friend, but I would say be kind to everyone, because no matter if you win a championship or not, no one's going to remember who won it last year, but they're going to remember who the kind person you are to people.
Exactly. And a special treat today, Kasha is going to give us a little go time demo and give us some of her tips and tricks. So we'll see you in a bit.
Dorothy! Okay, so we're coming up here on the goat, getting super low, having your butt level with the goat. Then your flank, you want to put your hips into it and put your legs straight down in between your thighs, and then you have your palm up to the sky, grab the two back legs and do an extra follow through to put your knuckles to the sky, just so the legs aren't stacked. And then once you come to your tie, you want to have your hand right by your mouth, come straight out, do a little wrist flick and your elbow up to the sky. Do your first wrap of one full wrap, and then you want to take your hand that's on the front leg, put it in between your goat string, wrap your right hand over, and then grab the tie with your other hand.
You're doing good. We're interrupting. Oh.
Is it hot?
No, it's not. That would be funny if it was.
I like your little outfit. It looks a lot like mine.
Yeah, too.
Everyone is put in lots of
You're good.
cut that, please.
It will.
She drives me to be the best that I can be, and you know, there has been so many factors in goat time.
Dude,
I don't know what to
relax. Just
say.
breathe. You're okay.
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm trying to use like big girl words, and I don't know big girl words. 2022, I believe.
Yeah, and you only went to a couple that year, right? So talk
I
about.
filled my permits.
Oh, you did? Okay, let me re-ask that because I have no clue. I can't not know my own cousin.
How does it feel to be my cousin?
Yeah, should I ask you that?
No, I asked you that.
Oh, switch.
No, I'm kidding.
We're switching the interview around. You're interviewing me now. Okay. I got an idea.
What?
Oh, we're gonna do some rapid fire questions, and you gotta answer them. Okay?
Oh boy.
We'll see if I can do good on the questions. You ready? Okay. If you can only choose one, break away or open the barrels.
Girls.
Pineapple on pizza or no?
Yes.
Mustard or no?
No.
I don't know what else to ask. Heading or heeling?
Healing.
Would you rather watch steer wrestling or bull riding?
Bull riding.
Bareback or bull riding?
Bull riding. That's embarrassing to say. Who's your rodeo crush?
Yeah.
Kai. And John.
Should I add that in the end just so you can say that yelling?